As a leader of the Caribbean, you are hereby commissioned to find a peaceful solution to the hostilities in the region.
Fucking hell. Well done, Presidente. Now that we have money in the treasury, we can invest in a weapons factory. I expect that the export price of weapons will skyrocket in the coming years. It's only logical that with the constant threat of nuclear war, every single country will want to arm itself. And they will pay top dollar for our weapons.
El Presidente, as leader of the Caribbean, it is your duty to find a peaceful solution to the hostilities in your region. Diplomacy is necessary to ensure the stability of the Caribbean in these times of uncertainty. Organize a Pan-Caribbean summit and bring the superpowers to the table. Resolve the Pancaribbean task to improve DEFCON by 1. You can resolve the tasks multiple times. Each time, the cost will increase.
Okay, so...
I love diplomatic summits, Presidente.
Oh yes, diplomatic summons are always a show. They really are. Okay, lawyers on the island will speed up the summit preparations. Use the national holiday and Ola Presidente edicts in the Eternal Flame golden statue and grade school buildings to make more loyalists. Resolve this task to improve DEFCON by 1. You can resolve this task multiple times. Okay. So the Pan-Caribbean Summit is on its way. They're working on it. Oh fuck! I thought I could just do it later. Damn it! It's gone, so I can't actually buy it into power now. Oh well, I guess. Hopefully we don't fuck everything up in the next few minutes. Maybe. I'm willing to pay the original investment price of getting a weapons factory set up on my island right there. Because I think this is going to be a big moneymaker.
Presidente, the military has carried out a coup d'etat on the island of St. Clara.
Fuck, what?
That the USSR backed the coup.
Why? Fucking USSR? What the fuck? Nah, fuck you. From now on, rebel attacks and coups on our island will lower the DEFCON status. How does that make sense? Like, how does that make sense? That literally doesn't make sense, because if the U.S. is suspecting the USSR of usurping governments here, why would their attempt to usurp our government here lower? Oh, it'll lower it. Okay, we want it to be higher. Okay, I get it. I forget that DEFCON works in reverse. The lower it is, the worse it is. Yeah, that is something easy to forget, though. Why do they do it like that, too? Because it just seems a bit odd to me. Also, have we had a single ship come in yet? You know, for exports? Actually, I did just see one leave, so I'm making the assumption that they are. It's just we're not making a lot of money right now because we don't have our actual industry set up. Oh, fucking poor healthcare. Okay, fine. Well, let me resolve this situation then by going in here, and I will go to the healthcare, and I'll build a healthcare center. We'll build healthcare.gov, and we'll put it just right here, I guess.
Soon he will turn all the rum on Tropico into water.
Ah, fucking hell. Okay, so where should I put healthcare.gov? I mean, I don't really know where I could put it. We'll hold off on it for now, actually, and we'll focus on getting a grades. Is it a grade school? No, we need to get a high school for factory. So we'll focus on getting a high school first. Healthcare can wait. 4 deaths isn't enough to concern me.
Sir,
oh, what?
War is imminent, and we are not prepared for it. We are not prepared for it. To survive, we need a large army.
War is coming, Presidente. Fuck. Okay, we need to build a new armory. We don't need help, and that'll help increase our DEFCON.
Sir,
which is definitely a good thing. So I think we can afford to build an armory, and if it decreases the DEFCON, I think that's going to help us substantially. What are these? Illegal weapons.
greetings, most gracious Presidente. I trust your camels are well. Let us talk business.
I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm assuming that's not gonna go away for at least a little, because I don't want to drop the defcon by 2. That'll get me to defcon 2, and that's literally 1 away from losing the game. So I'm not gonna take that kind of risk right now. I'm gonna hold off until we can get the defcon to 5, and then I'll do it. Hopefully, when we get this armory built soon, once we actually start making money from the weapons factory, which we'll be selling stuff shortly, I'm hoping, we will be able to sustain a much better economy. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so the ship's coming in. We should be getting some money again, and we're about to actually drop into economic crisis if we don't. The problem is we just really don't have enough production right now of weaponry. I get it. You want a church, okay. Hold on, let me see if I can build you a church. It's 6,000. It'll help satisfy the religious people, though. And if we don't do that, I'm sure they'll start rioting in the streets like assholes. So I guess we kind of have to. Crime can wait, healthcare can wait, but God clearly cannot. Last thing we want is the church on our ass for no particular reason. We'll build it there like that. It's going to cost us a few monies, but yeah, hopefully nothing too much. We are not getting enough money from the weapons factory. It's only outputted 11 weapons, though, so honestly, it shouldn't be that surprising. The high school is coming up. We are going to need to actually hire a high school level student to work here. Since most of them working in the factories, actually have to hire them from abroad. And then we can start training new high school students and eventually fill the teaching roles. That'll also give us a priest, hopefully, once we get those new high school students rolling out. But yeah, for now, we're actually just kind of waiting out the inevitable long wait for the next ship to arrive to sell crap to us. I'm hoping these things don't go away, because if they do, we could have a problem. And I'd rather not have a problem. We are going to hire one of you. Get them in there as quickly as possible, because God knows we need them. We need a priest. So a priest has been brought in. That should increase the happiness on our island by somewhat of a percent. Ah, yes, and we just made some decent money, which means that we can actually probably extend a few more commodities, such as the clinic we were promising to build earlier. We'll build it right next to the church because, well, needless to say, the Church of Tropico, it's a bit of a strange institution. If you go in there to confess your sins, and everyone knows that in most churches they're very open about your sins, especially here in Tropico. You go in there to confess your sins, it's not death. You're not sentenced to death. You're just sentenced to torture for a few hours. So then, once you're done with your daily beating at the church for confessing your sins against Macho Man, you can walk right over to the clinic and get yourself patched up for $5 and whatever. Probably not $5, probably $500-something, knowing the fucking state of the medical industry. 500, 5,000, somewhere in that range. I do not want to build 2 apartments.
Look around, President.
No, fuck off. You're the last person I want to listen to right now. Look, okay, look. I'll help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to build a garbage dump, and I'm going to build it right here by the mine. Because I can. It'll be right there. We'll put it there. Now that we got a clinic coming up, we do have to actually hire a college male for the clinic. Okay, hold on. Where's the college? There it is, college. Get the college, set it up here so we can educate our population. Okay, we brought in our foreign experts. So they're on their way in, which is pretty good news for us. Bad news for whatever country we probably just stole them from. I wonder. I was kind of just inspecting the plant to make sure there's no like weapons outside that the UN can clearly see us selling, because that's the last thing I want. Oh, what's this? The stock exchange. Does that help increase our? I think that helps increase our shit, doesn't it? That's gonna be under. Is that under? It's gonna be under economy. Provides offers for foreign investment. I'm not really interested in that, honestly. Foreign investment kind of sucks. It's the last thing I want. We should actually be able of entering DEFCON 5 soon, which would be much appreciated. Because DEFCON 5 is going to be our one and only chance of increasing the illegal weapons trade, which will make us more money and will make us super profitable, which is something I'm clearly in favor of, given my track record in this fucking game. Okay, what about, not a cigar factory, what about you, cannery? You can produce coffee and pineapple and stuff. For investment of 4,000, I will take that, and I will start producing some of these on the opposite side of the street here. Some canneries. Because I think we need to get some canned coffee sent to the U.S., as, you know, like a little forgiveness letter. We'll send it right over there. The president will get a nice can of Tropican coffee, maybe a cigar or two, and he'll be like, you know what? Fucking Tropica's alright. Macho Man, he's pretty alright. We can maybe drop the DEFCON level and not nuke his country and everyone on it to shit. You know, maybe that'll work. It probably won't, but, you know, at least then we can say that we tried. At least then we tried. Okay, so the college is now up, which is pretty good news for us. We are satisfying a lot of bases. We are satisfying both the religious people and the intellectual people.
An article published in the Pravda in Moscow has criticized the housing conditions for the masses in Tropico.
Okay, I get it. You want better fucking housing. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What's up with you communists and housing? I mean, seriously. Look at all the crap I've done for you people over the past decade. And now you're like blowing my cities up and stealing my islands. You blew St. Clair up. You blew fucking St. Clara up. Of all places you had to attack. St. Clara? Come on. Don't you have any class? I mean, seriously. Okay, I'm going to set up an apartment there. We're going to start building our apartments over here and away from this area, which I'm going to dedicate mostly to just decorations, probably, because my palace is there. And I don't want a shitty apartment in front of my palace. I mean, who the fuck would want that? Cannery's almost done. It should be up soon, which will be good news for us and bad news for everyone else. Cannery is up, so they'll be accepting employees soon enough, which will eventually give us more money, because everyone knows coffee sells for a lot of fucking money. All you need to do is look at the Starbucks pricing for like 1 second, and you'll see what I mean. We might go into an entertainment crisis here. I'm not sure how that's working. Are their entertainment needs being adequately satisfied? I mean, for now they are, so I guess it's not really that much of a problem. You know, I've never actually built an apartment block. Like, ever. Or houses, for that matter. I've never actually built them because I don't see the point. Like, clearly, these people are perfectly fine as they are. So, why would I want to invest the extra money in getting an apartment block or a condominium or even a fucking mansion?